To get into a little groove here before the tip-off. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
So the next starting 5. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Demon's out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for Minnesota, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Claxton, and that one drops.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
To the middle, deflects the pass. Randall with a screen for Edwards. The shot. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. Pocket 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. It's Porter outside. Here we go, one-on-one. And here is DiVincenzo. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Mann passes to Claxton. Here's Clowney. He's defended by Randall. Claxton a screen on it. Mann can't hit. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Pass to Mann. The Nets working the ball around now. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here's Randall. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Demon. Pass to Mann. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Edwards. Launches it. It's hauled in by Claxton. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, oh, that's not easy to come by.
Now DiVincenzo. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Feed away. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Randall with the bucket.
Well, Randall is such a steady shooter. Interior defense just isn't enough to stop that shot.
Here's Demon. Defended by DiVincenzo. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Demon. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clowney. He's defended by Randall. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo. So, RJ, last season, the Nets making a pair of in-season trades to add future assets.
Dealing Dorian Finney-Smith to the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder to the Golden State Warriors. Brooklyn got back a bunch of second-round picks. Smart moves as they continue to build.
Minnesota leading by 3. The shot from the low post is good. DiVincenzo's got 7 points. The Nets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. That's the Demon. Now here's Porter. On the wing, man. Edwards defending. Here's Clowney. Now, man. That 3 off the mark. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards, guarded by Porter. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got his second bucket.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Here's Demon. No scoring in this one. Here's Porter. That's the Demon. And he comes up with the deuce.
Nothing in the game's quite as smooth as a finger roll. Great finish right there.
Outside Edwards. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it. Here's Demon. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's man. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Porter against McDaniel. Porter looking it over. That's the Demon. And he lays it straight in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's McDaniel. Randall outside. It's tipped. Claxton with the steal. On the wing, man. That's the Demon. Here's Clowney, defended by DiVincenzo. 2 on the clock. Demon, and a miss there on the triple. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Edwards. Outside for Randall. Good on the triple. Randall's got 5.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Demon. Pass to man. Here's Demon. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Outside Edwards. Out left to the wing. Here's Reed. And the three off target.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Leading by 5. Edwards kicks to Reed. And it's off from three-point range. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. The three. Minnesota with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And the Nets miss again. Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley feeling it out. Now here's Edwards, defended by man. Edwards no good. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Now man to the inside. Here's Demon. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Conley, the pass to Reed. And here's Edwards, defended by man. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 5. Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Demon. Here's Clowney. On the wing, man. Edwards defending. High post try. Let's keep it alive. Timberwolves leading by 5. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Reed. Now Gobert. Claxton covering from the left block. And Gobert hits to Conley. Here's Demon. Covered by Conley.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Pass to Reed. The three. That's in. Coming off the assist from Edwards. Reed's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Demon. He has 6. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Timberwolves leading by 6. Now here's Randall. He has 5. Here's Dillingham. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Pass to Wolf. Outside, Martin. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Dillingham. Rebound by Williams. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% for the game. Here's Traore. There's the triple. Randall grabs the board. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Outside Williams. There's a screen. Pass to Traore. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Here's Traore following the basket by Julius Randle. Here's Traore. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The shot by Williams, no good. Minnesota leading by 11. Outside Conley. Randall outside. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Changes for Brooklyn. And he's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Wilson. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Stolen by Conley. Clark with it. Williams picks him up. Outside, Reed. Pass to Conley. Takes the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Inside. Now, man. Outside, Porter. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Edwards has come in for Dillingham. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Conley. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Quarter, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 10. Conley with it. Hasn't made one yet. Clark with a wide open look. And the three ball is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Porter. They set the screen. Pass to Clowney. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Randall passes to Conley. And here's Edwards. Rebound, Brooklyn. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over Conley. It's stolen by Randall. Pass to Clark. Wide open look. Out to Conley. From the arc. Torrey with the rebound. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Nets' Jordy Fernandez took a winding road to head coaching. He worked with the Timberwolves' Chris Finch in Denver, who said every path is different. He's worked in the minor leagues and overseas and used that time as a proving ground. Doing that gives you a complete view of how the game can be played differently. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, man, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Pass to Clowney. Here's man. Lets it go from deep. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he overshot that one, missing. Nets trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Porter finds man to the left side wing. Here's Torrey, covered by Conley. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Now here's Randle. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And so Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Williams. And Demon subbed in for Torrey. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Trailing by 13. Pass to Demon. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Minnesota leading by 12. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got 13.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Outside Porter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's DiVincenzo. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Reid. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Man with it. Edwards defending. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota leading by 16. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. No good on the triple. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Man with it. McDaniels defending. And it's Demon missing. And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 7. Here's Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Here's Reid. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 16. Outside Porter. Paxton a screen on McDaniels. Porter, no luck. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's Reid. He's got 10. Down low, Claxton with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Mann. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mann's got 6 points.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Pass to McDaniels. Over Porter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
To the inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Reid kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Reid. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. Now, Mann. 6 points for him. Paxton a screen on DiVincenzo. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. And the basket by Edwards.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Porter at the elbow. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Demon. Screen by Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Here's man. Edwards defending. Minnesota leading by 18. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Nets shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Here's Demon. Paxton a screen on Edwards. Demon gets it to go from beyond the arc. Demon's got 9. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Julius Randle getting it done for Minnesota. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 17-point game. Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Demon's out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the center.
And the physicality of Randle's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Here's Demon. Pass to Mann. To the middle. Here's Demon. No good with the triple. Porter against McDaniel. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Demon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
At the line for the Nets. Demon. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down low, Claxton with the steal. Outside, Porter. Here's man. Edwards defending. Nets passing it around. 5 to shoot. To the paint. It's deflected. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Randall right side. He pulls it in. Nets trail by 16. It's Porter outside. Poke loose. It's thrown by Gobert. For 3, Edwards. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Pass to Porter. Here's man. Edwards defending. Here's Demon. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Clowney. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Randall surveying the D. Inside. Claxton with the steal. On the wing, man. Edwards defending. Out left to the wing. Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. Defended by DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 2. Here's man. Minnesota with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Oh, boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
Nets trail by 14. Here's Demon. He's got 11. Stolen by McDaniel. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kev. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you guys.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. 6 on the shot clock to end the drought. Randall no good. Nets trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Claxton the pass to man. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Randall. DiVincenzo with the screen for Randall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Demon. 11 points in the game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Minnesota leading by 14. Edwards looking it over. Randall outside. Three-pointer. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Man with it. Edwards defending. Pass to Clowney. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Edwards. McDaniels outside. Back to Edwards. Randall from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Man in the corner. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Here's Randall. And the rejection by Claxton. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Nets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Shot from the inbound. Conley's shot is off. Nets trail by 20. Man with it. He's got 6. And Claxton throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Now here's Conley. Still without a basket.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish.
Pass to Man. Here's Demon. Going inside. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Outside Edwards. Claxton with the steal. Williams looking around. Pass to Man. Here's Demon. Over by Conley. Here's Clowney. Drops in the tray. Clowney's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Now here's Randall. Gobert the screen. From 12 feet out. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the block. That misses off the backboard. Nets trail by 15. Pass to Demon. And here is Williams. Here's Demon. 13 points in the game. Man, and that one is stuffed right through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the rejection by Claxton. Outside Williams to the inside. Pass to Demon. Down low. It's stolen by Randall. Out to Conley. Can they get it?
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Deflects the pass and stolen by Williams. Driving to the basket. And they pick up 2. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniel. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Now, here's Clark. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here are the Nets. They're on an 11-3 run. To the paint. Knocked away. Torrey can't hit. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now here is Martin. Scoreless thus far. Outside Williams. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Wolf. And he slams it one-handed.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And here is Conley. Outside Reid. Down low. Here's Beringer.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Nets trail by 12. 40 seconds left in the third. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Here's Beringer. Now Conley. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Williams has got it back down to single digits for the Nets. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Nets with possession here. Randall and Reid holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Torrey. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley left side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing here by 8. Here's Traore. Pass to Williams to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wolves got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Brooklyn. Conley with it. Randall outside. Fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
Now here's Porter. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's off the back rim. No good. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here is Conley. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Traore. Here's Wolf. Guarded by Reed. Here's Traore. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Williams against Conley. Here's Randall. Lays it up off the glass. Randall's got 14 points now in the second half.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Randall outside. The 8-footer. Porter pulls it in. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Traore. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Fires from deep. No good that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Clark gets to Conley. Here's Randall. The shot's good. Randall's got 29 in the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Shannon's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Now Dillingham. Pass to Reed. Over Claxton. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Porter against Randall. Porter passes to Claxton. Outside, Martin fires the 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. Inside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shannon, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reach the fourth quarter. There's Porter at the three, sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got 8 here in the quarter.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
It's good.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Here's Traore to the paint. Pass to Claxton. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Williams for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Dillingham. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 8 rebounds in this game. Martin from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Inside, here's Randle. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 6 assists in the game. Nets trail by 9. Now here is Martin. Here's the lob to the hoop. Traore can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Edwards against Porter. It's Martin on the wing. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Some changes for Brooklyn. Bonnie's checked in. Man subbed in for Martin. Timberwolves leading by 9. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Pass to Randle. The fadeaway. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Man with it. Here's Demon. Defended by DiVincenzo. Trying to end the drought. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Over in the corner, Randle. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 7. On the wing, Porter. Here's Demon. Defended by DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Demon. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Demon's got 9 points here in the second half.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. Now here's Randle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randle's got 33.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Clowney. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Claxton, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards passes to McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. On the wing, man. Pass to Clowney. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now Randall shoots the 3. No good there. Nets trail by 4. Here's Demon. Another chance. The basket is good. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. And get the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Clowney. Now Claxton, pocket 6. Gobert there for the rebound. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. And here's Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it down. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Here's Deming. McDaniels defending. Axton a screen on it. Here's Deming. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. He'll put it up there. Edwards flies in to cap off the break. What hustle!
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Deming. Defended by DiVincenzo. Claxton, it's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Porter. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. He kills the 3.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
outside Edwards. Good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Here's Demon. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Julius Randle.